What's good, Chaotic Nation? It is your boy Chaos here. Welcome back to the Pokémon XD Randomizer Nuzlocke finale episode. Hope you guys are excited to watch me get my butt kicked. I put Granite up front because I want to get Granite set up if possible. I know going into this fight, I'm gonna have to just go into it and not be able to do anything. So, without further ado, minute in, moving on. Question of the day: what is Shadow Lugia gonna be? Have a fun time and guess.
Oh, you've come this far. Like, I have no idea a mere child like you would pursue me this long. We're securing data ROMs in the lair. You derailed every one of our well-laid plans. Well, perhaps not just you. The news broadcast by ONBS did not help Cypher's cause at all. However, my Shadow Pokémon plan isn't finished yet. The final act is about to unfold. Having come this far, I think you've earned the right to know what I have planned. The creation of the Shadow Pokémon that permanently resist purification. That was the first step. Next, I plan to create an army of Shadow Pokémon that work independently in my orders alone. The evil villain describes their plan cliche. That's a cinnamon. That'd be funny. When the second step is done, I will take over the world without having to rely on bothersome people. And now... Monk ass! Let me introduce you to my faithful servant, the one who shall become the central figure in my Shadow Pokémon army. Come forth, XD001.
Why do I sound like Iago from Aladdin? Like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, Shadow Lugia. I hope you got that for the thumbnail.
Good name, XD001. Now, free of all adjustments, I present to you Shadow Lugia. Lugia is the first and Shadow Pokémon that cannot be purified. Now let's celebrate the completion of my Shadow Pokémon plan in advance. Fall prey to Shadow Lugia.
If you guessed Sawoodo, you are correct. Yo, this guy's Mirror B. What? Crazy. Well, his Shadow? I had no idea. Everybody get your surprise face out. It's great. Why not? This music is banger, by the way. I mean, I can catch it, obviously. But... no, I can't. There's no point. Like, this be the team. The next one is the one that matters, I catch it or not, so... Alright, well, 47, I'm a little bit under-leveled for this fight, but that's okay. I don't need to worry about it. Dude, why is my nose itch? I didn't even catch your Lugia, but I might have to actually catch it.
How dare you, child? How dare you defeat my Shadow Lugia, my one loyal subject? There's nothing left. I will personally see the total destruction of your Pokemon. Fall.
Why is it always an old, creepy man? That's the evil villain in this game. Oh no! Smooch and Mandela Bird, what shall I ever do? I have no idea. Oh no. How will I handle this? I'm being a butt. I know. I know it. I know it. Okay. The Delibird should be the Articuno, which is ironic because it's like the same typing. That might not be a bad snag. Honestly, might not be a bad snag. Let's light screen. That's why I led Celebi. This is the sole reason I led Celebi. I'm putting up a light screen and I'm getting the heck out. Shadow Fire, so that's the Moltres. Yeah, and it can cause burns, please no. Shadow Panic, that's a Tauros. Okay, good to know. They're fast. Jeez. Oh, I got the Omni. Let's go. 1 down, 5 to go. We're champions. I mean, champion. We're heroes.
They call me Mr. Hero Man.
Somebody gets that reference. A Zangoose. Okay, that's a little bit scary. Just a touch. If I didn't have a superpower Regirock. Dude, this is gonna be the ending of Coliseum all over again. I'm just gonna one-shot the final guy's whole team. And nobody's gonna bat an eye. Like, I'm all for, like, catching their Pokemon. I'm just gonna kill them. It's gonna make it easier. I'm gonna unalive them. Sorry, this is because TikTok. This might be the shortest finale in the world. Jeez. So if I... Dude. Like, bro. We know his whole team is Shadow. Stop doing the animation. It's just annoying at this point. Get the Omni, watch it. You can't write that script, bro. You can't write that script, bro. Oh, yeah. Let me. Let's see if I can write it even more. This is going to be. What would this be? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Shadow Mightyena just to be funny. All right, Buck. All right. I was being not a bad guess. Not a bad guess. You'd be like, all right, you're hacking at this point. Then you know what his team was. I'm like, no, I really didn't. It's got incredibly lucky. He has 3 Pokemon left. And I am okay just to mollywop his team. With a Celebi and a Regirock. Honestly, not what I thought would be out here by this point in time in the match. But we take it. Okay, let's... It's like, let's swap targets. That's bad. Okay, that's gonna cause some problems. My light screen's still up for at least 2 more turns. They both use Shadow Sky, which is amazing. The problem is neither of them are one-shot at this point. With what we just did. I honestly think we drop the Muck. Because it has the scary move. It either has Shadow Bolt or Shadow Chill. It's a Muck. Yeah, I still don't want to deal with it. I still don't want to deal with whatever it is. I don't want freeze. I don't want parrot. All right. What's your last? What's your So it's what, Tauros, Exeggutor, and I have no idea what the last one is. Usually. It's not a Snorlax, but that's a problem. That's a problem. We got superpower. What am I worried about? Shadow End. That's what I'm worried about. Shadow End Snorlax is not fun. We might lose something here. We should be okay. I do still have an Omni boost with Granite. I'm gonna do one more. We'll boost one more time, and we're gonna try to deal with this Viper. Because if I can superpower one-shot that Snorlax, that's gonna be probably best case. It's probably gonna be best case. By the way, this fight's 9 million times harder if you try to catch everything. It's possible, apparently. But it's... Oh, he has Bolt. That's special, though. That's special. We're still not living that as well as I'd like to. The good part is... Superpower, we're done. Worst case. I gotta put that light screen up, though. Because Regirock probably is dead without it. We have, like, no special defense. Unless we one-shot here. That's unfortunate. If I had just attacked with Celebi, it was over. That's the funny part. We could have got out no casualties. We probably still get out no casualties, but... Especially if you're going to keep attacking Celebi. But... Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I wish it was more fun, but how the turntable set table when you have the legendary and he doesn't. You know? I mean, I use 2 Pokemon. can't even say that you have to keep legendary. You can't even say that. Like, I used 2 Pokemon. He just had nothing to counter me. Like, if I had Rhydon and the Gardevoir, same situation. You can hammer on. You can hammer on. Don't even. You get hammer arm. Same deal.
Ow! I'm your child. I'm your child crushed my cherished plan.
What? This can't be. Yeah, it's all your fault. I won't forgive. There's no forgiving you. Grandmaster, we're done here. We should blow up Citadel Dark Isle. The child's still on it. Blows up? No, we're not doing an SA2 reference. I just ruined this cutscene. You're welcome.
But if I did that, our Shadow Pokemon data and our subordinates would be lost as well.
Grandmaster, such things can be replaced. What a word that I'm not gonna say. But you know what I'm meaning. What a pain, what a POS, man. Like, let's just kill everybody. Let's ensure our own survival. I ready the helicopter for our escape. We've got to leave now.
You're right.
Wait. Oh, this is funny because he's being urgent but also not caring. It's great. Please wait. You would sacrifice everybody on this island? You're not ashamed of yourself? Shame. Clinging to foolish pride will guarantee Cypher's demise. Cypher must survive. That is our first duty. The Grandmaster feels the same way.
Yes. For Cypher's sake, sacrifices must be ignored.
What are you saying? The Shadow Pokemon Factory has been destroyed. XD001 was defeated. Nothing remains of Cypher. Silence! Cypher will live forever. Only this child hadn't. Grandmaster, please give the order to blow up Citadel Dark Isle.
Yes, it can't be helped. Don't begrudge us, child.
It'd be really cool. They put this like 20 years down the road. You're Michael's kid. Because that's what it should have been. You're Michael's kid, and then Ardos is the butt face you gotta deal with. Like Eldis becomes like you like have to track down Eldis to help deal with Ardos. That'd be a cool storyline. I'd love to see that. It'd be like the brothers fighting in Unova and stuff, so that'd be cool. Stop. Put an end to this, father. Don't call him father. You call him the Grandmaster. Father, you lost sight of what's important. You got carried away by this whole Grandmaster nonsense. It isn't possible to take over the world by producing powerful Pokemon. Just think of this child. This child's pure heart one. I'm not... I'd like to put a strike through on pure. I will... You can say heart. Pure, no. This child's heart went out over XD001. You were the wrong. Silence, silence, silence! Why are you showing some spine? We've come so far. Cypher is finished. Father, you should know yourself more than anyone. No. This is the weirdest. He looks like a freaking frog, dude. It's like... Ribbit. That's all we need. Take my hand. Now please, stand up. This is how it should be. The laws of the land were under judgment on what we have done.
No, everything I did. All of it was a mistake.
I'm sorry, the shading is horrible. Thank you for your courage. We were finally able to wake up from our nightmare. Thank you. You'll have nothing to fear from us ever. You should return home to your family. Let us meet again too. Next time we battle, it won't be as mortal enemies. I look forward to it. See, that would be such a good story arc. I'm telling you. You have to fight Eldis in your father's stead because something happens to Michael. Because their father's obviously never around. And he's like, oh, your father knew this guy who, you know, he was like the next in line for the head of Cypher. And he's like, hey, next time we battle, let's fight as not mortal enemies. And you're like, hey, I'm trying to stop your brother who's a big POS, and I need your help. And he's like, well, I did promise your dad that we would fight, not to the death, but to the pain. And let's battle. And he wipes your team. Like, just this guy's crazy. His original theme is ridiculous. I'm sorry. He is stupid. like Salamence and Manectric, and no one cares. It's Stump. Also, I'm just like totally like ruining the scene, and I don't care. We've done things. I can't cut that one out, Jimmy. This is part of a cutscene. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There you go. Yep. Woo! Victory is achieved. Honestly, I know like 90% of you were like, he's gonna win. He got a Rayquaza, he got a Kyogre with setup. He has a speed boost Regirock that has curse and superpower and ancient power. It's physical because of this generation. All that crap. So like you're like, he's gotta win. I mean, he could have had Shadow Lugia. He could have had Shadow Mewtwo. He could have had Shadow Mew. Like, he could have had a lot of things. Honestly, Shadow Mewtwo and Shadow Mew would have been the biggest problem in that final battle because their sheer special attack stat on like 70 on Shadow Bolt, Shadow Chill, and Shadow Fire, which are all 75 base power, would have been crazy. So that is that. Thank you for watching the whole series. I appreciate you. Those of you who watched from episode 1 when we started with that Ninetales that died really quickly because Lavrina's a butt face. Actually, it was to Naps, but Lavrina's a butt. That's what you, if you've learned anything, Lavrina's a butt. She's the worst NPC. Don't fight her if you can. Just buy her Starbucks and appease her. Get the ill Eevee. It's adorable. This game is great. I love this game. I'm so glad that I got the randomizer to work because the series has been a long time coming. Since I've started doing randomizers on the channel, since I've started doing Nuzlocke on the channel, this has been one of my biggest prioritized games to do. Like, I've always wanted to play XD randomized. Coliseum was up there too. We did that already. The problem with Coliseum was kind of an extreme randomizer, and this is not, so I like that better. But XD can come back. We can do another different kind of randomizer. We can do whatever. There's a lot of things that could happen here with XD. There's a lot of different ways to randomize it that I haven't done yet. It'd be really cool to play through the game. Even randomizing it to the point where we could shiny hunt at lower odds would be something that could be fun as well. But I love this game. It is by far my favorite video game of all time. That and Coliseum, they're tied. I tend, if I had to choose one, I would say XD, simply because there's a lot of styles of life updates that really make XD great. The Purify Chamber is probably the biggest one because it makes it so much easier to purify a Pokemon rather than walking around with them and battling with them and all that. You can kind of continue your adventure while they're getting purified. It also makes it really easy to 100% this game and purify every Shadow Pokemon. So that is part of it too, which is really cool. The other fun things about XD and Coliseum that I haven't showed in any series that I've done, there's the 100 Mount Battle Challenge. You can get to the top. Coliseum, you get a Togepi, not a Togepi, you get a Torchic, a Trico, or a Mudkip that is native to this game. I don't remember what you get in XD. There's a way to get Ho-Oh in Coliseum as well, which makes sense that XD001 is Lugia because Ho-Oh is the thing that stopped them, and so it's like, oh, let's counter the Ho-Oh and Lugia. But honestly, if you have never played this game and you're watching this for the first time, or if you've seen some XD series and haven't tried it, please, I recommend this without reservation. Like, it is 100%. That sounds like I'm giving this thing like a letter of recommendation. I mean, I am. It's a really good game. I know it has its flaws. It's Gen 3. It doesn't have every Pokemon in it. There's a lot of things that are kind of weird with it, but it's got a certain charm to it. It's definitely a really cool take on Pokemon that we haven't seen, that we never seen outside of this or Coliseum. So would recommend it wholeheartedly. I hope that if you haven't had the chance, play through it. If you are looking for a team to play through this with and you want some help on that, check out my best team video. I did a best team video of XD way back. The first time I ever beat the game was the best team playthrough. So it's kind of cool. But there's a lot of post-game stuff to do here. You can get the Shadow Dragonite that Mirror B has, if you so choose. There's the Ore Coliseum, which doesn't get showcased ever, but it's a really cool place to go. And we definitely missed out on quite a few. My nose itches every time I stream. Quite a few Shadow Pokemon here, like the Rayquaza, not the Rayquaza, but Vaporeon would have been nice. Groudon, definitely. The Shadow Metagross, and unfortunately that was a problem there, the Ho and Lugia being on the same team member. But missing that Abra is kind of unfortunate. But I really don't think, as far as I see, Ponyta is the Shadow Dragonite. As far as I have seen, and you know, you can correct me if you have stopped the video, paused it, and gone back through the list. I don't see any duplicates on this list, besides unless you count Gorobus and Huntail, which I, technically would. I probably would count that as the same evolution line. So if you want to count those two, I think that's the only one I noticed. Missing Moltres is another thing. So I think the randomizer is built in such a way that it doesn't duplicate the Pokemon, which is kind of sad when you're trying to use the wild area too. So that's just part of it. But great team. I had a fun time playing this. I'm so glad that we got the chance to do it. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Because it's been great. I've had a great time. I know a lot of you have told me that we're really enjoying the series because, one, you're having such a fun time with it because you can tell you're genuinely excited to play it. And I really am. And I hope I bring that to every video that I can. Sometimes it does, like Uranium got really long. It was brutal and I didn't want to play it anymore. Sometimes those are funny. But if I've seen anything from this series, it's that you guys want more of, I'm really happy and really excited to play those games. Rather than, this game is really difficult and I'm wanting to pull my hair out. So that's always really cool. It's just really cool that, honestly, just to think about that, everyone who has watched these videos has supported me in some way by watching the content and is enjoying it at least enough to maybe click back on it or write a comment or leave a like or tell me that, hey, this is really cool, or even just interact on a different platform or in person, or because I know a few of you have seen in person as well. But yeah, this has been great. I really would love to see a remake of this game. And not like your genuine remake where it's like, oh, it's the same game but with like updates. I actually really want to see like a new version of this. And all the stuff I said earlier with the Eldez and Ardos stuff, I'd love to see that. It'd be great. By the way, this guy usually has a Pichu. Has 2 Pichus, 2 Pikachus, and 2 Raichus. I'm just kind of fighting him while I'm talking. So that's kind of what we're doing here. But yeah, if you want to see something specific from me, there's a game you think I like, or if there's something you really just like, oh, Chaos, you might have a great time playing this, let me know in the comment section. I will feel free to take a look at it. You can also let me know in the Discord server. That's always open too. I mean, my DMs are open to if you have suggestions, or if you have like something that's really plaguing your mind that you need to tell me, or ask me, or figure out, let me know. Always glad to respond when I have the chance. As I said last episode, just gotta be aware of my time, because I might have some other things that I'm dealing with at the moment that I need to take precedence with. So, but yeah, I've had a great time with this series. I hope you have enjoyed it. I really do. It is, as I've said, probably 2-3 years I've been putting this together. I think I beat the best team for XD in 2019, so 3 years ago was the last time I played this. Definitely has been too long, because this game deserves a yearly revisit. Honestly, it is one of those games. Okay, baton pass, Huntail School. I want to see them do mods to it and make it better. I'm so excited to see the potential of this going forward. I'm excited for Scarlet and Violet coming up. I'm excited to see what the next project is, because I would tease it for you, but I have no idea. I have literally no idea what's going to be coming up next. I could be playing red. I could be playing yellow. I could be playing purple. I don't even know what purple is, but I could be playing it. I can tell you that I'm looking at main series, so if you want to know what the next series is, I'm looking at main series, so it'll likely be a main series style of game. It will be something different than a Randomizer Nuzlocke, because I've done so many of those lately that I need to do something different. So I don't know what that is. I still need to figure that out. I need to figure that out tonight, actually. But that is all up in the air at the moment. You'll know next week. It'll be back on Tuesdays and Thursdays, barring I don't change the schedule, because that's a thing. Also, we're so far into this that we have a series with Jimmy going up on Mondays now on the channel. So if you want to check that out, check it out on my channel on Mondays, and then even episodes are on Jimmy's channel on Wednesdays. It's something to replace Soul Link. I think you'll like it. It's a competitive series. I'm really excited for it. I've been really excited for it to play it, and then for it to come out. So obviously it's all recorded. We did it live. So I'm just really excited to see your opinion on it, and hopefully you enjoy it, because Jimmy and I put a lot of recording hours in there on that one. So please check it out. Check out my links as well. I have a Twitch channel that I'm streaming to. If you like Nuzlocke, I'm doing a hardcore series on the channel right now. I'm shiny hunting. I'm playing through Octopath. I'm playing through Fire Emblem. Those are there. If you want more from me on YouTube content, check out Invisible Corporations. I got Fire Emblem. I do have Fire Emblem videos going up, but they're not up yet because we're still working on Yu-Gi-Oh! So if you want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! False Kingdom, you can check that out over there. I'd really appreciate you guys checking out that channel. I know a lot of you have done so, and I really thank you for doing so, because I put just as much work in that channel as I do here. It's one of my goals. I founded the channel. And if you like my content, I'm doing other things if you want to see that. If you also would like to see some other people who are pretty decent content creators, if I say so, you can check them out too on that channel. We've worked with a few of them here, so they are familiar if you've been around for a while. But regardless, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. For those of you who stuck all the way through it, thank you. I know 69% of you, left as soon as I defeated the final Pokemon that Greevil had. I know like half of you didn't even click on this video, so I don't know who I'm talking to at the moment. I know a lot of you didn't even click on this video. You're like, hey, let's go, and it's fine. You just skip through and watch 2 minutes of the video, even though it's 30 minutes long, which doesn't help me, Please watch all the way through. I appreciate that. This is the wrong time to be talking about that. I should talk about that at the opposite end of the video, not at this end. Because if you're not watching all the way through, you won't have made it this far. Which I'm now realizing is a blunder on my calculations. Regardless, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. I sincerely hope you have enjoyed this series. I'm excited for what's next. I'm excited for what's going forth. And of course, check out the live streams here on the channel. I forgot about that one, but check that out. All of my links are also in the description down below. They're always down there, so if you want to check something out, they're all down there. Check them out. Would recommend, because if you like what I'm doing here, I'm the same person on every other platform. Just go check it out. That's all I'm saying. Much appreciated for the series. You got to wrap it up. So one final hurrah for XD, Gale of Darkness, Randomizer Nuzlocke. good bit of deaths, honestly. We really struggled in this game, but we came through and had a great time doing it. So I'm very happy to have played this. And very happy to have gotten the chance to share my first randomizer with you guys. So that is going to be it for me. Hope you have enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to support me in future endeavors and show your support for this series. And that's all I've got. So until next time, whatever that may be, my name is Chaos. I'm signing off. Stay safe. And as always, burn it up.